Hi everybody, this is Larry Kreider with Amsoil North American Wholesale. Today we're talking to Brandon with South Texas Deisel and Automotive. Brandon, you've been carrying Amsoil now for I guess about a year and a half. Tell us a little bit about your experience with it. How's the public take it? That sort of thing.
So one of our biggest fleets, they were doing oil changes on they're over the road. They run prisoners back and forth across the country. They were doing oil changes once a week on their regular oil.
Oh wow, they are running a lot of miles in.
So we switched them over to the Amsoil Signature 530 or 5W30, and now we do oil changes on their cars every 10,000 miles, which saved them a whole bunch of money. They've been really pleased with it. We've actually had less cost of repair on those vehicles since we swapped them over to Amsoil. You can see less wear and stuff like that on the parts whenever we do have to go inside of them by the Amsoil. And then a lot of our diesel customers have really taken to this. When you look at the price per oil change between your regular going to a dealership and getting bulk oil and putting Amsoil in it, and just that little bit more mileage you're getting out of it, the cost comes out about the same. And customers are really pleased on that savings, but they're getting a better product in the.
Outstanding. Now I notice you have a bag of our severe gear. For anybody out there that's not familiar with Amsoil severe gear, this is a high-grade PAO and ester-based synthetic gear lube. It is limited slip ready for most applications. And it comes in this amazing little plastic bag, the Easy Pack. No, you don't need a pump, you don't need a funnel, there's no fumbling a little skinny bottle up underneath the vehicle. You just stick the snout in the hole and squeeze the bag.
Yep.
Very popular.
It is. It makes, especially on these new cars, man, it's so hard to get bottles in there. Most of this stuff is for race car guys. We have race car guys come by and buy this for their dirt cars, and absolutely love it.
The race car guys, okay.
A lot of the dirt guys come and drive.
You know, one thing that we have seen, because being your distributor, I get reports on what you guys are ordering. And I've noticed in the last 6 to 8 months that y'all's purchases have increased. Clearly, you're moving more product. Yeah. How do you project your sales growth for Amsoil, say, over the next year or so?
I would say that it's going to continue to go up. Only because of the products that you guys are making available to us, it's harder to get other places or to get the same quality other places. So in that, and you sell one thing to a customer and it saves them some money and gives them a better product, they're going to go tell their friend, and their friend's going to end up over here, and we're going to wind up doing the same thing to them.
Word of mouth, man, that's the best free advertising. Yes, absolutely. One question that I had on the diesel stuff, one of the things that we hear is diesel particulate filters don't seem to have problems when they're running a high-grade synthetic.
I agree with that completely. You're a lot less coking.
Exactly, because the oil doesn't have there's no volatility to a high-grade synthetic, so it doesn't boil off and go downstream and poison the DPF.
Yeah, you actually see a lot less crankcase filter issues running an Amsoil than
How about
you do.
turbos?
Turbos too. You know what I mean? You're not seeing failures and stuff like that. Your play and your in play and everything like that running Amsoil is a lot better. Spin better. I mean, we put it in trucks that had turbo noises, you know what I mean, and help tell them to go drive it. And it actually gets better just from the coating, you know what I mean?
It starts cleaning the carbon out of those passages that the oil, the lines go in to lubricate the turbo. They start getting coked up,
big time,
and it restricts the oil flow to the turbo, and then you start seeing problems.
Yes, especially on the ones that use they go from a steel line to the braided, rubber. The regular oil starts to break that rubber down to where the Amsoil is not doing that. So you see,
guys, you heard it from the man, Brandon. I really appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.